Hi, welcome to Urban Goes Green, and today I'm here with Bryce Clark, and he is a very, very good piano player who's actually played in the garden quite a few times. Hi Bryce.
Hello.
How's it going?
Yeah, it's going well, thanks.
Great
to be here.
That's good. So I wanted to just ask a few questions. How long have you been playing the piano for?
I've been playing since I was about 7 or so, but I've been actively performing since maybe 17, I'd say.
Yeah.
I've been playing.
Wow. So you're in a band, aren't you? There.
Yes, the current project is a free jazz ground, yes.
Okay, and they're called Circulation, is that right?
That's right, with a guitarist and a drummer, as well as myself on piano and organ.
Yeah, oh good. So basically, Bryce has played in the garden quite a few times and had some, really beautiful gigs down there where a lot of people have come and just listened in. And so we've been talking a lot about sharing ideas about how music has a really strong role to play in building communities and in the public space. And he also does he plays music at the Lentil as Anything Cafe in Abbotsford. Could you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, I play at the Abbotsford Convent. There's a beautiful garden down there, and I play and host an open mic night, and we invite anyone to come up onto stage, no matter what musical talent they have or how much experience they've had playing music or whatever instrument they play. We invite them up to join us on stage and just have fun.
It's really inclusive culture there at Lentils, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
So how do you, do you see a similarity between what's happening in the Docklands with the garden and Lentils as anything?
Yeah, it's sort of definitely. I think there's a very inclusive nature. Like no matter what background people are from, everyone's invited and everyone's welcome to feel at home there.
Yeah, that's good. So I think Bryce has definitely had a really great role to play from a music point of view in building community in the garden in the Docklands and also at Lentils as Anything. And you're also going to be doing some gigs this next month, and it's raising money for the tsunami fund. Is that right?
This is a concert I did last weekend with my band Circulation. We did a fundraiser gig for a charity called Hands Across the Water, which is continuing to help and support the tsunami victims from the 2004 Boxing Day tsunami in Thailand.
Mm-hmm. And how much money did you raise that night?
On Saturday alone we raised $5,000.
Wow.
We're having about 20 or so bands and a barbecue and sorts of other raffles.
That's really good. So the next few weeks, what's in store?
It's actually a very busy time for us. We've got a residency at the 303 Bar, which is on High Street in Northcote on the 86 tram. Mm-hmm. But, we're playing for 3 weeks and we've got a different support act each week. Mm-hmm. It's going to be some very interesting music there.
Okay, so it's at the 303 Bar, High Street, Northcote.
That's right.
And what time does it start if people wanted to come down, and what dates is it?
We've got the bands start at 9 o'clock each night, and it's on Tuesday nights for the rest of November.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, great. So, just on a note of music. What role do you think music has to play in basically, to society? There's a big question for you.
It is a big question. I think nearly everyone in our society have got a connection with music and a lot of memories with music and
there's something very special that music can do, isn't it? Communicating. It's not necessarily that. I think in our world, we're always sort of trying to analyse something, and it's very mechanical. And I think music has a very important role to play in. It's a soulful connection, and it's something that can connect people at a very subliminal level. And I think that was something really important about Bryce's piano playing in the garden is that he improvised, so he created, with the environment around him, he was creating some really special music and communicating that back out. Can you talk a little bit about improvisation?
Well, it creates a unique experience for the audience and the performer, and like sort of an interaction between the two. And
you've got some interesting ideas from our conversations. I remember you talking about you have an artist, Dago, who paints whilst you play. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
That's right. We're calling it he's improvising with the band, but we'll be playing music and he'll be painting, and we'll bounce off each other the ideas, and so he'll be contributing to the music through his art.
And then vice versa, your music will be contributing to his art.
Yes, that's right. So
there's some interesting ideas in there, and I think that it's really great that you're exploring that with music and combining different ideas together. I find it really interesting. So for today, I think that's it. I think that Circulation is a really great band, and they've got a bit of a Sigur Rós sound with what are the other influences?
There's I suppose a Sydney band called the Necks we're like heavily influenced by, and a number of other jazz artists around the world.
Yeah. So they're very interesting, and I highly recommend you coming along to watch them. It's definitely always going to be a unique experience watching their gigs, because they actually make up their songs on the spot. They compose at that point in time. So your gig, the one that you go to, will be a very unique experience, and I highly recommend it. And thank you, Bryce, and thank you for supporting urban reforestation and all of the other wonderful work that you're doing with the Tsunami fundraiser and also Lentils Is Anything. I think that you're combining your music and your politics in a great way, and also what you believe in. So it's really good.
Thanks very much.
Thanks for coming in today.
All right.